High above the skies of Dreamland, the mirror world needs help. A shadowy figure is unleashing chaos on the peaceful world. Meta Knight flies into the mirror world to protect Dreamland. However, good morning everybody, and welcome to Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. And can I just say, this title screen theme is awesome. It is just awesome. It may be short, but I really like it. Anyway, this is going to be a 100% playthrough of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, which you guys voted for. I held a poll for my, what my next Let's Play should be. There were 4 choices. This was one of them. And as you can see, Kirby won. I kind of saw this coming. I mean, out of the choices, Kirby was, you know, the one people knew and the others were like lesser known indie games. But that's okay. I really wanted to Let's Play this game because it's actually my favorite Kirby game. And you'll see why. For now, let's start the game. This game does support multiplayer. On the original Game Boy Advance, you could connect them together via a link cable, and you could play with up to 4 people. And I might show the multiplayer in a future episode, but for now this is going to be a one-player adventure. So here we are in the tutorial level, and as you can see, there are 4 Kirbys here. These guys, if you're playing multiplayer, would be the other players. But since I'm playing one player, they are controlled by the AI. And so they'll just generally kind of go off and do whatever they want. They won't make progress in the game without you. However, if they're in the same room with you, they will try to help you. Otherwise, they'll just kind of wander around and take whatever power-ups, you know, whatever copy abilities they can get. But here, right here, if we wait for them to follow, yes, if you see their arrow on the screen, that means they're in the same room as you. Otherwise, they'll be in the top left corner. As you can see, they are standing on the switch for me, so I can get through. And I'll bet you if I stood on the switch, one of them might have gone through. Right here we have a stone block, which if we inhale... Yeah, I don't think we can actually put it in our body, but we can move it slowly and get some healing items down there. And, of course, if you've ever played a Kirby game before, you know about copy abilities. Press the B button to inhale an enemy, and if they have an ability and you swallow them, you gain their ability. And, of course, I lost it. Oh, Cupid. Huh, I don't remember this ability. Interesting. Okay. So we can fly and shoot arrows. But I'd like to show some other abilities too. Here we have Burning. Turn into a fireball and dash forward, and here we have a treasure chest, which has given us a map and unlocked this door. Call for help with R, but watch your batteries. Hold L to start over. Yes, so... Well, first let's watch this cutscene. Seems like the dark Meta Knight has banished Meta Knight into the mirror and then broke the mirror. So we gotta collect all those shards. So this room right here is our kind of hub room. What makes this Kirby game unique, and personally my favorite, is that it is actually a Metroidvania as well as just like a normal Kirby platformer. And so, one of the cool things that you can do is if you press R, you take out your cell phone. It uses 1 out of 3 battery charges, which you can replenish with little battery items. But it calls the other Kirbys to you. If you're playing multiplayer, you have the option to just not answer the phone, but if you do, you warp to whoever called you. And so this is really useful if, you know, if you're like on a boss and you want help fighting the boss. But if we can also hold L to call a warp star, which will take us back to the hub room. And so that's basically the gist of what makes this Kirby game stand out above the other Kirby games. Oh crap. Oh, also, when you call the other Kirbys to you, it spawns a health item so that everybody can heal. If one Kirby picks up a health item and then walks into the other Kirbys, you kind of kiss each other and share the health item. That's been around in Kirby for a while, actually. But yeah, we'll also be seeing these treasure chests all throughout the world. And here we have a one-way door. You can tell that it's one-way by the fact that it's a small star. If it's two-way, it'll have a larger star. Yeah, but throughout the world, we'll be finding these treasure chests. In order to get 100%, we need to find all of the treasure chests and open them. And so that's what I'll be doing in this series. I gotta admit, this isn't my first time recording this. Oh, here we have the missile ability. Turns this into a missile, we can control it, and then explode on an enemy. Oh, it's Dark Kirby. He gave us a 1-up. Yeah, I had a failed recording where I basically just wasn't satisfied with my commentary. It seemed like things were moving just a little bit too fast. This guy has a lot of health, but I don't think he has an ability for us. Big treasure chests usually have a map, but they can also contain health upgrades to increase your maximum health. And ooh, this guy's kind of in our way. No. All right. Yeah, if you walk into enemies with invincibility frames, they get hit. Okay, yeah, so the missile ability is really useful because it can break those metal blocks, which not too many abilities can. Here we have a battery, replenishes our battery. Oh, I should have tried to get in there. Whoa. Bronto Berts! Help! Surrounded by weird pink men. I am also a weird pink man, though. Let's see if we can get into this door. Dang. Alright, maybe we gotta do it from the other side. So let's see what's up here. Another battery. Alright, let me try this again. We're gonna... okay. Nope. I do want my ability. Okay. Go! Yes! Now... what does this give us? Another Bronto Bert? Another ass beating? Oh, jeez. Alright, fine. Take a laser. Okay, this is not going well. Oh. Okay. Did not expect that to happen. Okay, so if we die, we just respawn in the same room. Yeah, you know what? Having no copy ability here actually helps. So avoid the little sparks on the ground. What did I just say, Kirby? I have no idea where this is leading us. That guy doesn't have any ability. Let's see. I would like to inhale you. No? Okay. It's been a while since I played this game. So... Okay, so we flipped this switch, which broke down the wall, and here we have a sort of special mirror door. Yeah, all the doors in this world are mirrors. These mirror doors take us to other worlds. So there are 9 worlds, or areas, as they're called in the game. And each one has a bunch of rooms, and every room usually has something to find in it, like a treasure chest. There's a way to... Here we go, here's a map. So this is Area 2, or World 2, whatever you want to call it. An orange room means we haven't seen it before. A yellow room means we have been in there. And if it's flashing, that means we've gotten everything in that room. And you can see some rooms, they lead to another area. And usually that's what those special-looking mirrors are. Here's Area 1, Area 6, and we haven't seen any other areas. And you can only see these, like, paths and everything when you have the map for that area. Alright, now let's continue on this way. Get ourselves a new copy ability. Can I hit these blocks from here? There's probably no point. Alright. So, hopefully I don't get too lost, because I do remember getting lost quite often when playing this game. Not doing too well, but that's fine. Let's see, there's some health up here. And if I ever want to heal, I should just call my Kirby friends. The other versions of me. Especially if there's a battery nearby and I'm at full battery. It's a good use. Now, I believe we're coming up on a boss. But this is just a mini-boss. Unfortunately, my Kirbys did not follow me in here. Well, why don't we call them? Here we go. Get him, my minions. You guys are just as bad as I am. We actually did see this this boss in the most recent SMDX episode that I played. Okay, so that fireball doesn't give me any ability. But if we take one, we can spit it back out, and that does a lot of damage. And what ability do you give me? Burning, okay. In other Kirby games, burning and fire are the same ability. But not in this one. And so here is a sort of like bonus minigame that we get for defeating that boss, and we can get some health, some batteries, and even some 1-ups. We want to avoid the gray blocks, because they stun us. And do a little dance. Okay, so Have we opened up any other doors in here yet? No. So I guess we go back through this door. I don't think we were supposed to go through that way first. But, you know, it's good to get it done now. Okay. These enemies are just, like, perfectly spaced. There's a little bit of a cooldown. Oh yeah, and health items don't respawn unless you reset the game, I think. So last time we went down, you can also see if you've entered a door before. If it's flashing, that means you haven't entered it before. So as you can see, let's see, does this take us somewhere different? Or is this the same area? Gosh. You know, Kirby games are supposed to be easy. Okay, oh good. A Maxim tomato, good. No, yeah, this is a different area. Or is it? I think I'll take Missile again. It's useful for this room. But this time, we won't go past... Ooh! He gave me an invincibility candy. Which doesn't really help me. Because I'm on a warp star. Oh, I wonder... There might be something past that, that mountain there. Cool. Okay. You know, you probably shouldn't just, like, rush. I think that's kind of what tends to make Kirby games hard, is like, if you just try to rush, enemies are placed pretty devilishly so that when you try to rush, you pretty much are guaranteed to get hit. But as long as you don't rush, it's actually really easy. It's what Kirby games are known for, being easy, unless you're trying to go for 100%, because usually then it actually becomes a challenge. Alright, you have Mr. Frosty. He has been defeated. And he gives us the ice ability. Lets us freeze enemies, and then... Okay. No, no. Bat! Then we can kick them at other enemies. Ah, here we go. So these giant switches give us shortcuts back to the main hub. Very useful, and these little pedestals here allow us to swap ability. So if you want to choose another ability... You know, something that I'm always really paranoid about is going through all these two-way doors both ways, because it doesn't feel like I've done everything if there's a door flashing, even though that doesn't actually count for 100%. I'm pretty sure. But, so... just, you know, expect me to go back through every, two-way door. It might waste 10 seconds every time, but it's for the sake of my OCD, okay? Let's see. So here we want to hit the first two bomb blocks, but not the third one. For a second I thought that Waddle Doo was actually going to hit it, but I guess only we can destroy them. And that takes us into this room, gives us a nice refreshing cola, which heals 2 HP. But there were a bunch of other doors there, with other goodies, so I'm wondering where those are. Aha, yes, I do remember this. Unfortunately, we don't have an ability that can destroy these metal blocks. So, let's just go this way. Ah, here we go. A use for the invincibility candy. I believe if we rush through here fast enough, we can... No, I guess we don't have to be fast? Alright. So that's how we get that Maxim tomato. thought there was another door we could only get into if we were fast enough. But I guess I was misremembering, and I think we're coming up on a boss here? Are you gonna come back to life? Maybe once I go past you? Okay. Let's see, what does this big switch do? Opens up a shortcut from somewhere else. Strange. Alright. Ah, here we go. The game has, there's no more music, and it's given us 3 power-ups. Which means we're fighting a boss, King Golem, who is basically just Wispy Woods. He functions exactly the same as Wispy Woods. So, not sure why they didn't just use Wispy Woods. I guess they wanted to be a little more original with this one. And we get our first mirror shard. On our way to fixing that big mirror. And of course, do the cutest dance in all of video game history. Okay, so here's that door we unlocked. But we could also try going back to Area 2 to try and see if we can get into that one door. And apparently there's another way to come in from Area 1. Which I believe this door takes us through Area 1. It even gives us the map for Area 1. So Area 1 is like a big circle. And there are doors to a bunch of different areas. Area 4, 5, 3, and 2. So, I think I will go back to Area 2, though. And see about breaking those metal blocks. But first, I need to find an ability for that. I don't think there's one on the way there. Whoa. It's a fake... It's a mimic block. Okay. Scarfy! Dude. Scarfies are terrifying. I'm out of here, dude. Okay. I really need some health. Alright, you know what? Let's go this way. Yeah, I remember that there being health there. We can grab our wheel ability and just plow through all these enemies. Ooh, there's a tornado there, too. I can't remember. Does wheel destroy the... Well... the metal blocks? Ah, yes. If we use the wheel ability there, we can actually drive on top of water. That lets us get that treasure chest, which just gives us a 1-up, but does still count for 100%. I think I'm gonna go up here. There's another direction to go. Oh, is this... This is actually... We were here before, I think. Yeah, okay, then let's go this way, please. Oh! That was quite the shot, mister. Alright. Nope. Guys, I swear Kirby games are easy. What have we got down here? There are 2 doors, which for some reason aren't always flashing. Let's see. Can we get into the other door? Well, not, not like that. Kinda needed that sword. Alright, well... This looks like it's going to lead us into Area 3. Here we have the bomb ability. Allows us to chuck bombs at enemies. And to break these blocks, we can just do a slide dash. I think it wants me to use wheel. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, this definitely seems like a wheel-appropriate area. Now, before we go into that door, yes. There is a area door here. Okay, no, wheel does not destroy the gray blocks. It's rocket, burning, and UFO. I think are the abilities that can destroy them. Oh, and hammer. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I was going to try to get through there without taking damage. Unfortunately, underwater we cannot use most abilities. So to break those gray blocks, we would need hammer. Because hammer we can use underwater. And yeah, we are now in Area 3. Cabbage Cavern. Get some health for my friends. Friends, where are you going, friends? Alright, let's see what's through here. I'm basically just wandering around, seeing what I can find for now. We'll go back to other areas soon. I think it's a good idea to get all of the big switches to have shortcuts to all the areas first. Because they also have those power-ups. Sometimes we will need the right power-ups to get to certain places, solve certain puzzles, and get all the treasure chests. Oh, here we go with another mini-boss. Maybe this time we won't die? Guys, help! No! Only one of my Kirbys picked up? I'm sad. I'm sad now. Okay, so we need to... Since we don't have an ability, we need to wait for the... Oh, okay. Wait for him to produce a star, which we can then... Or some sort of projectile, which we can then shoot back at him. Wait, couldn't I just stand up here and not get hurt? Oh, we missed the star, though. I'm sorry, Yellow. Dang it, this guy is quick AF. You know, maybe Yellow, if you stopped getting hit, we'd be able to defeat this man. Dog. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay, so... Oh, that gave me fighter? For some reason I thought that would give me a throw. I am really low on health, so I'm just gonna call my guys. There we go, back to full health. I think fighter probably has... Okay, so it's the last thing that you were on. Probably has the most, like, different attacks. Yeah. It's not my favorite ability, but it is quite satisfying. Okay, well, there, easy come, easy go, you know? Let's not fall down there, please. Ah, here we go. So this actually did not take us directly to the hub, but took us to another shortcut room, which will then take us to the hub. And still none of these abilities can break metal blocks. What the heck, man? Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here. So, thank you so much for watching. Next time we'll continue our adventure. Maybe we'll get another shard. So I will see you next time. Bye-bye.